Hello everybody, it's DTK Productions and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I've put 15 Lukas onto the same team in NBA 2K23. Looking at the roster, all players, 23-year-old, 95 overall, Luka Doncic. I've put him on an expansion team, and the real Luka is still on the Dallas Mavericks. In regular simulations, Luka Doncic almost always wins MVP. This is why I chose him for this video. If you guys want to leave your predictions down in the comments below, what you guys think this team's record will be. My prediction is that they're going to be pretty good, but I feel like if they play a good center, like a team that has good big man play, I think they're going to struggle because 6'7" Luka might have a hard time. But let's get straight into the sim. I'll see you after probably the first month of the season. After the first month of the season, this team is 17-0. You'll see that there's just been round scoring. Everybody's getting some buckets, except for these Lukas down here on the bench. But they've been shuffling the starting lineup a lot, so that's kind of neat to see. I have everything like that, team automation, all that stuff set to auto, except for like the ones that'll release Luka, so that wouldn't happen. If we go to the standings and look at our average point differential, we're winning games on average by 42.6 points. This team 17 games in is averaging an astonishing 150 points per game. But now we're going to sim to probably around the All-Star break, and I'll give you guys an update then. Actually, we're going to make our stop December 30th, where we take our first loss. It's a 5-point loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it's going to be good big man play that gets this team. And what do you know? It's Giannis who puts up 40 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists on 15 for 25 shooting. And this Luka-led team only had 2 people who really weren't that great, and it was this one who shot 1 for 8 and this one who shot 1 for 4. But besides that, this team just couldn't get it done against Giannis. But now we're going to sim, and now I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. Now we made it to the All-Star break, and if we check on the award races, Luka Doncic is in first for MVP. This is not our Luka Doncic. This is the one that is on the Dallas Mavericks still. 6th man of the year this year so far is one of our Lukas, is the front runner. If we look at our player stats right now, it's still an all-around scoring performance by just about every one of our Lukas. And if we look at the standings, our Lukas are 58-1, currently atop of the whole NBA, and we've already clinched our way into the playoffs. If we look at the All-Stars, only one of our Lukas made it, and the All-Star captain is the real Luka. That's just about all I have to show you guys at the All-Star break, so now I'm going to sim to the end of the season. I'll see you guys there. Now we've made it to the end of the season. Award selection, Luka Doncic, the Dallas Maverick one, wins MVP. He averaged 38, 11, and just about 12 and 2. Another just insane performance by Luka. Andre Drummond wins 6th man of the year over our Luka. And one of our Lukas gets a most improved player somehow. And the team went 81-1. And looking at the all-NBA teams, none of our Lukas made any of them. So now we're going to sim the first round of the playoffs. We should make it out fairly easily. We're playing the Toronto Raptors. So we made it out of the first round against Toronto, but now my eyes are starting to shift over to the 1 seed in the West, which is also Luka. If we can get Luka v. every single Luka in the championship, that would be pretty cool. So we're going to kind of keep our eyes on this series as Luka gets out of the first round. Now in the second round, we're playing Cleveland, and the other Luka is playing the Pelicans. And the Pelicans in NBA 2K always seem to make it to the championship no matter what, so Luka might struggle over there. But let's worry about our series first and foremost. Game 1, we actually lose 2. Game number 2, we win. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we get. And we're moving on in 5, but this Luka over here is currently losing in a 3-2 series. We're kind of going to steer off of the main topic of our video to kind of see what this Luka over here is going to do, see if he can get his team to the conference championship, so maybe we can have a chance at playing him. The answer I was waiting for is no. Luka cannot get it done against the NBA 2K favorites, the Pelicans. The Pelicans are lucky injuries are off, or else this guy who put up 27, 12, and 2 wouldn't even have been playing. But now that Luka is out of the equation, now our focus is back on our 15 Lukas. Game 1, we'll win. Game number 2, we'll win. Game 3, we'll win. And Game 4, we will win. The Eastern Conference Finals MVP, of course, is Luka. And for your Western Conference Finals MVP, Jokic, they were able to win in 7. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, strong center play is going to be the thing that can beat this team. I'd say Jokic is a pretty strong center play. This Luka-led team might struggle this game, but let's find out. Game number 1. Game 1 will go to us. Looking at the box score, our Luka's got it done and held Jokic to a 20-20. Game number 2, we're going to simulate. We'll win that one as well. Again, our Luka's putting up just a bunch of scoring. One of our Lukas went 1 for 9, which isn't great, but we still were able to win. Jokic only put up 23 points. Now, game number 3, we're going to sim, and that one goes to the Lukas as well. Jokic only puts up 22, 7, and 8. Meanwhile, our Lukas we had 3 of them put up 20 plus. Now, game number 4, we're going to simulate Simcast, see if maybe we can get something a little interesting. The answer is no, we won't. Looks like Luka is going to walk away with this one, but let's jump in and get a little bit of footage of all our Lukas playing together. Well, Luka's got it at the top of the key over to Luka at the wing, and Luka drives. And he takes a pretty poor shot, but it doesn't really matter because they're going to win this game. Seeing this many Lukas is really weird to see. And in 2K, it's a nightmare. Jokic is going to try and put in a little bit of work. They're down 30, so it doesn't really matter if he wastes a little clock. Bones Highland drives in. Gets a nice little layup or reverse against, of course, Luka. Luka's bring the ball up the court. Pass it over to Luka. A nice little dribble handoff to Luka, and Luka takes a layup. Bones Highland comes up the court, puts a couple moves on him. Not like it really matters. Minute 20 left. Caldwell Pope down to Bones Highland and gets a nice little layup to go. And the Lukas are kind of just dribbling out clock, just wasting all the time they can. They're going to win a championship. A nice little layup, but can't get it to go. Bones Highland fouls, though, so free throws. And I see that the starters are coming out for both teams. And for the Lukas, they're going to take out 3 of their Lukas and put in, or 4 of their Lukas and put in 4 Lukas. Yeah, now in this game, they're just wasting clocks. So we're just gonna get to the end of it. I'll see you guys once they're done with the celebration. So the Luka-led Vancouver Kodiaks end up winning the NBA championship. Number 77, Luka, will be your finals MVP, putting up 18, 8.5, and 5.5. He was actually the first Luka I added to the roster. He was also the Luka that was the all-star for this team. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'm going to be trying to get more on schedule with my uploads, like specific days. I'm not quite sure on the days yet, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, there's more content on the way soon, so I'll see you guys later. Peace. Really quick at the end of this video, I just wanted to apologize for this being such a short video. I was anticipating this video to have a little bit more drama, a little more like what would happen. It is really cool to see how they went 81-1. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all. But the reason why I am going to upload this is because it's gone a few days without me getting an upload, and I don't want to leave you guys just without content on my channel. But I'm going to be uploading tomorrow a bigger and better video, so I hope you guys like that and will enjoy that more than you guys probably enjoyed this shorter 5-6 minute video. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.